bang, bang, my finger hurts. Aha, it's Beck Scrum. We have Michael, who's feeling a little better, and myself, who's also coming off the tail end of a cold. We're struggling through against the microorganisms that make us feel ill. Update from me. Did the Elixir mob, which went reasonably well. We shall see if people come back for more. Done a meeting for this Nelson Mandela's Children's Hospital thing. We're trying to look at an estimate for that. Did anything else happen? Sorted out some Google Analytics stuff for Thomas. Yeah, that's, I think, about the size of it. And I think potentially we're going to have another meeting about the Nelson Mandela's Children's Hospital thing now. We shall see. Yes, and I'm hoping to finish up some website one pull requests for this coming Friday. You know, next. Yeah, you up for same again? Kind of kick off on Friday after the Beck Scrum. Yeah. And then other thing. Oh yeah, the autograders was kind of down, and we think we fixed it. And yay! Lara was here briefly and has fallen off again. Yeah, Michael, how are things with you? You were saying you have access for editing pages.
Yes, but like I was saying,
go on.
It's a WYSIWYG.
Yeah.
It's not really clear what. You just see the button that Laura created on the other page.
Yeah.
There's like no indication of how that was generated.
Right. Yeah. So, and indeed, so the issue here.
Maybe if I copy it, though, I don't know. I didn't try.
Well, I sort of tried that before. The thing to note is that if you get into the environment and you click this button here, you get the HTML for everything, which maybe you knew already.
Can you then edit it and then it'll.
Say again?
You can edit it and will.
Yeah, I mean you can. I mean you can edit it in here. I mean, I'm not saying that any of this is good. Which is where does that get started? So we can see here. I mean, we've got the button, for example, there for premium mob upgrade exists there as this span that's inside this.
Wait, where do you do this at?
So it's confusing because often when once you're in that page editing mode, and it's confusing because it's grayed out when but that's if you're in the title. If you're in the body of the thing, the page, then there's this little angle brackets thing here, which you mouse over says edit the HTML contents, and that brings up this basically the HTML view. So you can grab kind of bits and pieces. The frustrating thing about this is that any kind of styles that are not embedded get stripped out and thrown away. So it's kind of a pain, but so what one can. I mean, I think I did try this. If one goes to, can I just go straight to premium mob from there and edit it? Looks like I can. Yeah, and so we can kind of go in there and try and stick in that button. The problem with the button there, I think, is that, which we could probably fix, stick that in, is that ends up not really looking like a button because it kind of fills the whole thing there. But I guess one could, where's it going here? So if we was like, so we're trying to call it, was it get started with premium mob?
Well,
or something to that effect. But no, I've done it in the wrong place. No. Oh dear. Where's the button? There we go, there. But presumably, I guess we could turn that into a reasonable button. We've got this style there. If we said something like width 10% or something, I don't know. Like that. Oh, there we go. So, or I guess we like fix it to be a certain. We'd just like it to be. I wonder if there's a style for a button that would make it just the width of the text. Make button width fit text. I'm just looking at this. Here, somebody having anything. And this is doing like display inline block to the button. Maybe. Anyway, so you can kind of, in principle, play with. Yeah. We somehow ended up with an extra. Don't need that, do we? It's just make it. What is it? Like 100 pixels? 150. There we go. That looks right, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So, and then we could loop. So we've got this premium mob. That says premium F2F. Change that with premium mob. And then get rid of this. Now. Woo! Yeah, so that's how that works.
And what did you do? You made it inline block?
I didn't. In the end here, I just set it to have a width of like 250 pixels as the path of least resistance. I'm sure there's a better way to do that. I mean, the interesting question is about whether we need to move away from pages that are created in this editor or what have you. The other thing that I think I'm supposed to be working out is, can we, since we're on this, there's this other thing that Marufa was suggesting. If we go to like detailed summary HTML, there is this, and I've seen it. I'm fairly sure that this will work in here. The thing will load and go on with you. Yeah, like this is that. So we've got this like mob programming sessions with an assigned mentor that's in that list item there. I wonder if it will work in list items. Maybe shouldn't try and get into this now. Well, if we stick that in there, so there's kind of details there. So then we would take that headline and stick that in there and the summary. And then, in principle, the data that we have here, all of that could go in under here. So we've got, that's the summary, the top bit, and then just the rest of this goes in with the details. And then we get this ability to sort of open and close. That doesn't look too bad. I mean, I think we probably end up wanting to remove the list items. Anyway, I think I'll just take a copy of how I did that and kind of back out and do it again later. Where's it going through down to details there as a separate thing. Just cancel that. All right. So, anything else on your mind?
Nope.
Nope. All right. Well, I think that's our Scrum. I think. I'll make a cup of tea. Work out Clara. Oh, he's just telling me if he wants to do that or not. Did he say no? Well, I don't know what I'm doing next. I guess I will find out after I've made my cup of tea. Cool. But anyway, so yeah, I guess when you're back on your feet, we'll want to select, three stories for the next, or 3 issues from the system for the next meeting kickoff.
Yeah.
All right. And maybe see you for the mob tomorrow?
Yeah, probably.
All right. Take care, man. Bye for now.